welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Not in my studio. I am in my living room. It's a little ambiance, however you want to say it. I have the house to myself. So, we're not going to be in my little studio tonight. I know it's a little dark, but I kind of like it. I like the vibes in here. Also, my baby Daisy. You can actually see her this time. Hi, Daisy. Alright, so this is a pick a pile. Sorry, I woke you up. I'm sorry. She got a fat lip. It's dry. I had to put stuff on it. Anyway, pick a pile for what do they want to tell you right now, or what would they tell you if they could, if you're not in communication. Look at how big the stacks are. I'm getting you the full skinny on how they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they would get out of their body right now to you if they could. So, get comfy, get a drink, and vibe out to your pile. I will timestamp it in the description box below. So pile 1, I like these. These are actually Disney princesses, but they're a little bit naughty. This is Ariel with some tats and a Jack Daniels shirt on. This is pile 1. Pile 2 is Elsa with some tats. Little skater vibe. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off. There you go. Little badass Elsa. And pile number 3 is tatted up Snow White with a Rolling Stone shirt. I'll do it one more time for you. Pile 1 is Ariel. Pile 2 is Elsa. And pile 3 is Snow White. Vibe out to your pile. Description box below. I had a drink, so I'm ready to go. Relax, chill, take a deep breath, and see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 1. You picked the little naughty Ariel sticker. Put it over there. Alright. We'll put a lot of... Oh my god, I can't speak. Maybe this person is tongue-tied. Channeled cards. All different decks. Like I said, I'm getting the full scoop on what is going down in this person's mind and their heart space. What they would tell you if they could. Holy shizzle my nizzle. Okay. This person is really choked up because my throat chakra is like super tight. It says, you're my hero. So this is feminine energy. So the feminine in your connection thinks that you are a hero. Or they're in their feminine energy. You could have saved them in some sense. Ooh, you make me nervous. Masculine energy. I'm getting those bubbly, like, you make me nervous, like high school crush. Butterflies again. A very youthful sense to this. I cut a hole in my... Oh my god. So this is like a sexual fantasy. Anyway, I cut a hole in my movie popcorn container. Masculine. Maybe they have a fantasy about, hey, we should go to the movies and do naughty things. Time will tell if that's possible. To me, time will tell is like, I don't know if they've made sexual passes at you yet, but time will tell if you're going to have that fun sexual... I don't know why I'm getting this. You're making me blush out there, pile 1, but maybe you like to do it in public places. All the more power to you. I would probably never be able to do that. I will live vicariously through you. Alright, so masculine energies, we have you're being stubborn and prideful and it's frustrating. I'm so in love with you. I don't want to have to hide. Clean up your relationship issues first, and I want a second chance. So the masculine in this would say to the feminine, you're being a little prideful, a little stubborn, and it's frustrating me, but I'm in love with you. This is unconditional love. If you're with somebody, they don't want to get involved until you've gotten that person away, but they also want a second chance, so they are admitting that they did some kind of wrong here. Then feminine energy is, I don't want any more time apart. You broke my heart by choosing them over me. You're taking way too long, and you broke my heart by rejecting me. So twice they expressed you broke their heart. So you chose a karmic over them at some point. I think the masculine is realizing that. The divine feminine's like, you're taking way too long to figure out what this shit is. And also taking way too long to come back. And they don't want to be in separation anymore. Obsessed with you. I think you're obsessed with each other. My family approves. Proposal soon, and denying my feelings. So I think this person would say they're obsessed with you. They stalk your social media. If you're worried about if their family would ever approve, don't, because they will. Ugh. No, I can't pick anything up. I cut all my nails out. Proposal soon, or this is just like leveling up in the relationship, becoming official. They're denying their feelings right now. They're wearing a mask to you. Alright, masculine energy and feminine energy one more time. This is when they think about you, what do they think about? Which is what the question is. I'm very confused. I can't get you out of my mind. I don't even know if you like me or if this is all in my head. I don't know what to do about you or how I feel. It's very intense right now. They could have been in runner mode recently. They can't peg you. They don't know where this is going, but they know it's super intense and super life-changing, and they're interested, they're in love, they want to know, but at the same time they're like, I don't know, that's going to be like a big wave rocking my boat. They're recognizing the impact of you is going to be huge. When I think about you, I feel very emotional. I need you so much in my life. I love you so much. I wish for you so much. So they're manifesting. I love you so... Oh. Hey, that wasn't even written and it came out. So maybe they love you. They said it like 8 times in this. I love you so much. Alright, maybe 3 times. But you get what I'm saying. I wish for you so much. I have so much passion for you. You're everything to me. I'm in love with you. So yeah, this person is like cartoon eyes about you. When I think about you, I feel pressured. I don't know what to do about us or where I want this to be. I need to think about what is best for me in my life, but I feel you want answers right now and are expecting more than I can give at this time. It's a lot to handle right now. So masculine energy is feeling a little pressured, that feeling rushed, that they like need to step up and come running in. The feminine energy did think that they were taking too long, so I think the masculine is feeling that in this connection. When I think about you, I feel deep regrets. I wish things were different. I wish we could be together. I wish that we could go back and start all over again. I regret losing you in my life. So yeah, they're realizing they fucked up and picked a karmic. And it's biting them in the keister a little bit. They're going through it. Alright, Divine Feminine. This is what they want from you, Divine Masculine. I want you to make me a priority in your life. I don't want to have to fight for some of your time. I don't want you to ignore my messages or only call me when you need something. I want to matter and be important to you. So they don't want to be a side piece. They want to be the main event in your life. I want you to tell me why you're upset with me so we can work this out. This cold shoulder is getting us nowhere. Please give me a chance to explain. I feel if you saw it from my perspective, you wouldn't be so upset with me. So the Divine Feminine is recognizing that the Divine Masculine is frustrated. But I think Divine Feminine reacted in a place of hurt, because there's some rejection here that made them feel really bad about themselves. It's kind of sad. I want to know where you think this is going. Do you want a serious commitment with me, or is this a casual, temporary experience? What do you want this to become? They want to know where this is going. I want to end this third-party divide. I don't want to hang on if you have no intention of offering me a commitment. So I think you're both with somebody, or that third party you picked over them, you could still, the divine masculine could still be with them. And they're like, I just want that person out. And the divine masculine wants their person out. She's snoring. Anyway, this is why they love you. I love you because you're so soft and gentle. I feel protected and cared for. Your energy is so peaceful. You are my safe haven in a crazy world. I love you because you stick up for me even when I'm not around to see or hear it. You're a ride or die. That's super cute. What would they tell you if they could? I've seen past lives we shared in my dreams. We always come back together. I hope you come back to me soon. Oh, snap. If I could tell you you're my first choice, despite what you see or despite my silence, I want you. I always have. I always will. I don't know how I got this far into this mess, and I don't know how to tell you how I feel. All I can say is, I want you to. Well, damn. It's getting juicy. If I could tell you, I'm trying to free myself from my karmic because I'm in love with you, and I want to be with you instead. So they are getting rid of this karmic energy. Alright, last of the channeled cards. I drew a lot for this one. Yep, they're learning the karmic lessons that they picked a karmic and they need to get out of it. I see how much you have changed and overcome. I see the pain you tried so hard to mask. I'm proud of you and I wish I could be there to comfort you. So they're seeing you go through a lot and they're like, what? Go you! And they wish they were there to comfort you because they're recognizing it wasn't easy. Every time you post a new picture or video, I smile like I'm a teenager again. Remember I said those teenager vibes. My butterflies kick up in my belly. Did I not say something about butterflies? I didn't read these. I swear. I could listen to your voice all day. I could stare at your face for eternity. I got it bad for you. Yeah, they do. Ooh, I'm hearing Usher's You Got It Bad in my head. Good song, though. Ooh, the pot stir. They're trying to get your attention. Or they're recognizing there's a lot of drama going on. Ooh, they want you to take me home. And they are blaming you a little bit for some things. Because I feel like they feel shitty about some of the choices they made. So they're projecting that shitty feeling onto you at some point. That could be past tense. We'll get more. Alright, we're going to go into the millennial deck. I drew two. Hopefully they each describe one of you or they're describing your person really well. We have brunch and the festival goer. Brunch to me is like definitely that second chance energy, like that sit down. I think you're both in the place of wanting to really figure out and ask each other questions and get to the bottom of things in a very adult way. Brunch is like the morning has risen, the sun's come out, you all took a minute, and now you're ready to really sit down and hash this out. The festival goer to me is somebody who's very powerful, marches to the beat of their own drum. High priestess is also somebody who's very gifted or talented in something. So your person could be doing something with their talent, or they could be on a fool's journey of some sense. But to me, together, these two is very healed energy, closing out childhood wounds, closing out trauma, not being angry anymore, wanting to create peace. Let's go into Your astrology deck, we have Pluto, transformation, another, you got 2 11s back to back. 1111 is twin flame. So if you're wondering if this person is your twin flame, yes. You're both in transformation mode. You're both working on yourself in this time. Gemini is also Gemini. It's not that all weird. Oh, my nose is itching. That's good. It means I'm channeling spirit. But I just want to like itch it off my face. I think. They do think that you are meant to be lovers with this Gemini energy. Your twin energy also. I think you're mirroring each other in this time. Got Virgo on the table. You're both in analyzing what this is, what you want, what's best for you. And then South mode, you're both clearing up karmic energy. So the reason why you haven't come together is because you're trying to figure out what this is, what you want, how to go about it, and you're clearing and making room for each other. Or at least one of you is getting rid of a karmic here. Look for, oh my god, you got 1111 again. Yep, this is twin flames. They're seeing a lot of number signs about you. They're getting a lot of spiritual pull to come to communicate with you, to rekindle this. Embrace your inner divine goddess. Your person's glowing up right now, and I feel like so are you in a little bit. Awaken your authentic self. You're trying to be true to you. You're doing you. Both of you are in your lanes, doing your own thing, but you're constantly thinking of each other. You're very in love. I think you've both given it up to the divine to let it happen in divine timing, which is beautiful. Ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. I feel like maybe your person is going through a grief. Maybe they lost a family member. Maybe they lost a job. Or they're just grieving change. Or they're heartsick about, they could still be healing about the rejection. But they're talking to their friends about it. Then we have both. Ooh, okay. So they're about to get the signs that they need to reach out. They might be reaching out soon, or divine timing might be at play to bring you two together. Wedding rings, yeah, you're about to start a new cycle. For me, I don't feel like this is like dun 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 dun. This is like making it official, having that sit down at brunch, being like, look, I'm in love with you, this is what I want. Evolving, making that commitment. Paradise, yeah, you're each other's happy place, especially to this person. You're like their dream wish fulfillment. Acts, they want to tell you that they're breaking up with their karmic. That's coming out evidently clear. Oh no. I'll be right with you, people. Sorry about that, people. The person I live with is on the road, and they had to stop and get a hotel because the rain was so bad. So make sure they were okay, which they are. And they're tired anyway, so. That's right. Again. Yep. Going to sleep. I was worried anyway. They didn't sleep before they drove. I told them I were crazy and they still left. But anyway. They're in bed. It's cool. Back to your reading. It's like midnight. 12:12. That's a good number. Alright, so they're forgiving and learning. Forgiving themselves for past mistakes, forgiving you, learning the lessons they need to learn about all this karmic. Like, a lot of karmic cycles are closing out for both of you in this time. They're staying optimistic. They're hoping you're going to give them that second chance. They're seeking, but they're, again, but this deception is hiding their feelings for you. I don't feel like they're like playing the fool or anything serious. I just feel like they're keeping their feelings to themselves because they're not free. They want to give this relationship a chance, but I don't think they can just yet. Soon, I'm hearing. Alright, so their shadow work they're working on, calling the storm, is getting rid of that karmic that they don't want to be with anymore, closing out karmic energies, cycles, calling the strength they need to come forward, blinded to pain. I think they don't realize how bad it hurts you. I think you're very frustrated that it's taking too long. Or they could just be focusing on the pain you caused them and not realizing that they might have also caused you pain as well. Envious gluttony. They're upset about this karmic. They have that rejection in there. So they're jealous of the person you're with. I don't think they realize that's what the blinded to the pain is. They don't realize that you're ending it with the karmic. Maybe you're both ending, because I kind of feel like if you're not ending it with a karmic, you have like a wall up. They might think you're with someone else. Artificial heart. They're definitely not showing you their true feelings. Alright, this is my Rebel deck. It's a little cutthroat, but it's usually what we need to hear. Take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2 and move on. This person is thinking about taking a shot and reaching out, trying to rekindle this. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. They're not living in fear. They're not letting their fear stop them, or they're about to get in this energy. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. So they've probably been going through it, struggling a lot. I feel like they got a lot of dark night of the soul. Maybe they're overworked. They need to get some sleep. Time to let go. Yep, they're letting go of karmic issues. This is my brand new deck that I just got today. It's called Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards. I like them. Yeah, again with the facade, wearing a mask. They act like they don't give a shit about you, this person, but they are in love with you. But you wouldn't know it from what the act they put on. They're getting impatient. That's a little weird that they're hiding their feelings. They're not telling you, but they're impatient that you're not coming back around. They're a little confused, I feel like. Yep, because they're impatient with this rejection. Why aren't you leaving the karmic and coming back? But I think you are. They just don't see that. They're trying to manifest you back here. They're holding on to this connection. They're feeling it in their bones that they know that you're their one and they're willing to fight for it. They're just like, I just need to hold on a little bit longer. They're also trying to persevere through their own karmic stuff. They're accepting that they need to let go here and not be so controlling of the outcome. Laugh and have fun. They're trying to lighten up and just focus on themselves. Be an open channel. They could be a psychic themselves or have spiritual gifts. Or they're trying to, put out the feelings that they want you to feel about them. Trying to shift the energies. Teach and share. They're learning a lot. I think you have a lot to teach each other and a lot to share with each other. They're recognizing this. Explore your creative side. They're in a very creative energy right now. I think they're very focused on work. They're hiding their feelings for you, but they have very, very deep feelings. They're dreaming about surrendering and just dropping that mask and telling you how they feel. They want a renewal, rebirth, putting the energy back in. They want a second shot here. Again, with their learning lessons. They're learning really hard karmic lessons in this time. They could have just had a baby, or they're birthing a new project, or they want to have babies with you. Love makes the difference. So they're recognizing that they need to drop that facade and start putting the love in it so that you understand and pick up on it and reciprocate that love, because love can't grow without love being put in. Yeah, this is a new love, a new start, a new cycle for you. They want to spend quality time. My snore baby behind me. I feel like they just want to kind of take you away and have some alone time together to have that brunch and talk. Be present and dream of the future. So they're just trying to live in the moment and think positively about your future together. They're gaining up that courage. I feel like they're focusing on getting out of this karmic shit and learning the lessons, which is it's very exhausting and very draining. So they're just trying. They don't want to come to you with things already on their plate. So they're clearing off their plate. They're clearing out their suitcase and they're preparing for you, but they have also given it to the divine. So they're not trying to control the outcome and what happens, which is also a good place to be in. So pile 1, this is really good stuff. I think they came through with a lot of messages. Please like, share this, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, because I will be doing another giveaway soon. When we hit that 200 subscriber, I'll do another one. I might do another one before that. I'm feeling like it's time. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, pile number 1. Hi, pile 2. You picked the naughty little Elsa. Super cute. Alright, so I have a ton of cards, channeled message cards. So we're going to get right into it. Going to try to lay them all out better than I did for pile 1. See if I can fit them all. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Also, Baby Days is snore boxing through pile 1 a little bit. It's cute. I love her little baby snores. Alright, ooh. So the masculine is coming in hot. What they have a fetish of, they want to feed you. Wow. I want you to let me please you and for you to give up control. Masculine energy. Getting that 50 Shades of Grey. There's a lot of sexual energy. Bam! Right out of the gate. I miss you. I'm addicted to being with you. Masculine energy again. Our bodies are so in tune. Sex is like magic. Feminine energy. So, either you guys have had sex before, or this is seeing past life. If you've never done it before, this is recognizing that they feel like it's going to be amazing because of the connection. Take what resonates to you, but they have a lot of sexual desires that they want to talk to you about. This is masculine energy. I'm gaining the courage to come forward, so they would tell you they don't have the courage just yet to come towards you, but they're getting close. You're the love of my life. Aww. I want to propose to you. Oh, damn. I hope you can forgive me. Okay. So, they're in love with you. They want to propose. They want to see where this goes. Maybe not right away, but I do feel like this masculine definitely sees you as the person they're going to spend their life with. They are recognizing they did something wrong here because they have I hope you can forgive me. Feminine energy. I think you're playing me. You're stuck in your head about us. I want some alone time with you. You have commitment issues and you need to heal them before I get involved with you. Oh, damn. So divine feminines got their wall up in this connection. They do want to spend a little time alone to talk this out. They're a little stuck in their head about you, but I think that's positive. I don't feel like any negative energy towards patching this relationship. Yep, you both want each other, but this person specifically wants you. But they have very unclear feelings because they don't know how you feel. So they don't know if they should be putting more energy or if they're crazy to or where this is all going. So they're still on the fence a little bit. I tell my friends and family about you. So they're talking about you. I'm going to make this up to you. So whatever they did, they want to apologize, and they also want to show you that they have changed and grown. Well, hello, Miss Beansy. She's looking at my dog like, don't wake up. Alright, so when they think about you, what do they think? When I think about you, I melt. You're perfect for me. Everything you do and say makes me fall more in love with you. You're my wish fulfillment. Oh, they're their biggest fan of you. When I think about you, I think about taking you out on a date. I think about you laughing and us enjoying our time together. Again, these are masculine energies. When I think about you, I feel crushed and lost. I don't know where this all went bad, but I'm desperate to fix it. I feel so bad that I hurt you. I never wanted to hurt you. I just want to make this right. Again, expressing they want to rekindle, apologize, and show you that they're sorry and that they've changed. When I think about you, I feel overwhelmed. This is so intense. I'm in runaway mode because I don't know how I feel about you, and it makes me very nervous. I can't deal with this right now. There's still a little bit of a runner. It's like one day they're like, I'm almost there, and then the fear takes over and they take 5 steps back. They're frustrated with themselves. This is feminine energy. What do they want? What does the feminine in this connection want? Could be you or your person. I want to get married. I have no doubts about you being my one. I have no doubt that we will be happy together. I want to be yours and for you to be mine for the rest of our lives. So they definitely see marriage in this too. I want to get engaged soon. I don't want to lose you ever. I want to know that you want a life with me like I want one with you. I want to know you're serious and in this for the long term. You're both referencing you really want to get the ball rolling with marriage here. I want to have a baby with you soon or one day. I always wanted a family, and I think you will be a great partner and parent to our kids. I think we can build a happy and healthy family together. Bam, they're dreaming of babies and weddings. I want you to give me an opportunity to show you and tell you how... They're choked up. Let me start that over. My throat just went... Not today. I want you to give me an opportunity to show you and tell you how I feel. I want to show you that I'm confident and more put together than before. I just want a second chance to see where this can go. So Divine Feminine also referencing that they want a second chance here. What do they love about you? Let's find out. I love you because you treat me better than anyone ever has. Or they're recognizing you will if you aren't in contact yet. I love you because you don't care about how much money I have or what I do for a living. The only thing you care about is being happy together. If they could tell you, what would they tell you right now? If I could tell you, I love you, I love you, I love you, 1,000,000 times, I'd repeat that, I love you so much. Yeah. They love you. If I could tell you, you're everything I have ever wanted in a lover. You're my dream come true, and I'm completely in love with you. That's twice they said wish fulfillment. If I could tell you, I see you in my dreams all the time. I long for sleep just to see your face again. You're my happy place. You're my beautiful dream. I don't think I've read that one yet. That's a new one. Love has a way of shaking our whole world up, but most people don't realize at first that it's the best earthquake of your life. So you shook this person's whole world up in the best way. I just want sex right now. So they're afraid of commitment and rejection, but they definitely would have sex with you right now. They're not running enough to be like, wait, you want, okay, let me turn back for that. But they're scared to tell you their full feelings. I refuse to be a third party. I want to be your one and only. Okay, so if you're with someone, they don't even want to go there until you're free, they're free. Some harsh words were said, so they're recognizing that they probably have to apologize for some harsh words. I want more. So yeah, they want more from this connection, but they're hitting the brakes for right now. Let's get some more. Let's get into your real cards. Alright, I drew 2 cards. This could be describing you and your person, or just your person very well. We'll find out. Astrology cards, some advice, See if I can fit. So close. Alright. Quarter life crisis, judgment, and the yoga instructor, which is the Hierophant. So, you both want balance. You both want to level up here. The Hierophant is also marriage and commitment. Both referencing you want to be each other's spouse. Judgment is coming in for that second chance. You're marrying each other in that aspect. Yep, Uranus. Your person's really seeing, with this grand trine blessings, they're really seeing the life lessons that they didn't see the first time around that caused them to make a mistake. They're getting it now. Like, you're the one, this connection is real. All that running is about to end. They're evolving with the second house owning. They're maturing emotionally, spiritually. Fire element. They have a lot of intense desire for you, a lot of passion. Perform a random act of kindness. They're probably thinking about doing something nice for you, but I feel like this person is focusing on volunteering, especially with all the stuff going down in the world. I feel like they're making that a priority. Unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. Your person's trying to raise their vibrations. I feel like they've been in a funk lately. They're working on self-care as well, to commit to self-care rituals. I'm not sure if this person has gone through a recent breakup or some kind of heartbreak or inner turmoil. They're trying to heal through that. They're hanging out with friends and family in this time with their soul tribe. They're reminiscing. They're looking at your photos. They're thinking back on all the mistakes, trying to figure out where this all went wrong. They're trying to transform their dark parts of themselves, get through this grief. They're some kind of heartbreak or grief they're dealing with right now. They don't feel good enough. They don't have that self-esteem to come forward. They're working on it. They're about to become the chaser, or they're becoming the chaser now because they ran and now they're like, why did I run away? I don't know. I need to come back now. So they are trying to get you back, but they don't have the confidence quite yet to pull it off. Oh my God. You are worth waiting for. If you're with someone, they're willing to stick it out. They're willing to go through the turmoil and of not knowing, just to figure out where this goes, because they feel like there's something special here. They want to flirt and show you their feelings. They definitely think that you could be the one. They want marriage and babies with you. There are some religious factors in the way here. One of you could be married, one of you could be in a long term, or you're just from very different places. What shadow work your person is facing right now, they're too scared to take off that mask and tell you their feelings. They don't have the confidence just yet, so they're working on that. They have fragmented energy. One day they're all in, the next day fear has got them and they're too scared. It's like one day they don't let fear overcome them, and the next day they do. They're still working those kinks out. They're scared to show you their true self. They're scared of rejection. They do have some anger here. I'm not sure if it's towards you in life or what they're dealing with, but they're trying to break the chains on the past and forgive. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaking bastards. Yeah, they're having a lot of self-doubts. If they could talk to you, they would be telling you that they're kind of beating themselves up mentally. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a person. They're depressed because maybe you're with someone and they're seeing it on social media. You're just very happy without them, and they don't... Not that they don't want you to be happy, but they don't want you to be happy without them. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. They're recognizing they're complaining a lot, or maybe people in their life are telling them that they're complaining about this too much. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. help people give back, do good shit for humanity. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give back, take the attention off themselves, get their head out of their butt. You know, there's a lot of suffering going on, so they're like, it could always be worse. They're trying to see the bright side. I got 2 new decks today. This one is my chakra deck we're going to do first. And the second one is the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards, both on Amazon. So there's a mysterious pull about you. They can't quite figure it out. I think at times they think that maybe you put a spell on them, but this to me talks about there's like a magical pull. They can't figure out why they can't get over you, why they can't put you away. Despondence. There's unsettled energy. They don't like how they treated you in the past and how they were treated. They're trying to trust their instinct and the fact that they know that something is here that's quite special, and they're not willing to give up on it. We have victim and prayer and complacency. So I think they're still in victim mentality a little bit. They're still a little bit in heartbreak from a rejection of some kind from you, but they are trying to bring you back. They want a second chance here. Like, they're not, like, their life isn't, like, shitty without you, but it's not bright and beautiful, and, like, they're just complacent. Where they're at, they're not, like, super happy. I think they're afraid to leave their comfort zone to come find out what this is at this time. Psychic strength. Okay, so they could be seeing a psychic for advice, or they have psychic abilities that are telling them to take a little bit of a step back right now. They're trying to remember who they are. They're working on themselves. Like, you are strong. You are worthy of things. This is what the mantra they're telling themselves right now. They're connecting with animals. They could be working with spirit guides. They could have had a pet that recently passed. What this talks about healing. Awaken your inner shaman. So yeah, they're trying to heal themselves. They hit the brakes to go back in themselves. If they could tell you, they would say it's not you, it's me. They're just going through their own shit. They're trying to transform. Yeah, they're trying to ground themselves and stabilize their own life. You are their focus. They are focused on you, but they're also focused on healing. You know, they're trying to rise above a lot of failures that they've had recently in their life. I think they are dealing with a death, grief, or loss of like a career, an ending of a chapter, the beginning of another one that was quite hard. They're grieving for something here. They're trying to be supportive of this connection. Maybe they were kind of giving you the cold shoulder. They're starting to realize they need to put more loving energy into this. They're trying to act as if you're there, because for some reason they can't have you there, so they're like, I'm just going to act like this person is and hope one day that they are. This, I think, is a way they're trying to manifest. Yeah, miracles and blessings. They're trying to manifest you back. The only thing that is real is love, and they know that your love is real. They question a lot, but they don't question if their love is real. That's one thing that they know for sure, that you are a unique connection. So this is really good stuff. I like it, Pile 2. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, Pile 3, you picked Naughty Little Snow White. Alright, so I have a lot of channeled cards. My snore baby. She's so cute. I'm going to try to spread these out so that they all fit on the table. I got you lots of dirty deets in this. Okay, ready? All right. Wow. Hearing you tell me you want me sends me over the edge. Feminine energy coming in hot. Ooh, I didn't clear the cards from last. I mean, I did the other ones, but I forgot all their... We can't have that in pile three's way. So, the feminine in this connection likes it when you tell them that you want them. I want to take you to the strip club, masculine. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of playful sexual energy. You could be friends, you could go out and party together, or you just have that, or you're hoping that you guys have that fun sexual connection. I've never felt so in love with anyone like I feel for you. Feminine energy. Tell me what you want, feminine energy. This feminine wants you to boss them around. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Wow, what a way to start. Okay, going into masculine energy, I need time to figure out what to do. So divine masculine has pulled away. They're trying to figure out what to do about this connection. I want you, I'm just not sure if you want me to. So they're unsure about the divine feminine's feelings, which has a lot to do with why they pulled away. I'm ignoring you because I'm hurt. Also because they're hurt. I cry most nights because I hurt you and I lost you. I'd give anything to fix it. So they hurt themselves and they hurt you, they're recognizing. Feminine energy, I will listen to you. I will give you a chance to explain. So the feminine's like, stop running from me. Like, I'm not going to yell at you. Like, I will hear you out. They have calmed down, I'm hearing. I'm not going to wait forever. So this divine feminine is getting quite impatient. I can't stop thinking about you. The divine masculine's running in their mind. I want you to say you're sorry. So divine feminine definitely wants an apology here. Want a friendship with you. I think you both want to at least start as friends and work your way back into a relationship. I think you're equal in wanting to take it slow. I have a kid or kids, so this person could have kids or you could have kids. They want to talk about it. You are in separation right now. Coming in with a serious offer soon. So this person could be coming in with a serious offer soon for you, or maybe you're thinking about it. We'll get more. Divine masculine, what do they think about when they think about you? When I think about you, I feel so much pride. You're so impressive. You're doing so well, and I'm cheering you on. You're a superstar to me, and I'm super proud of you and all your success. I'm your #1 fan. Go you, bravo. So divine feminine in this connection is having a glow-up moment, and divine masculine is cheering you on. When I think about you, I think about the past lives I have saw us in and all the things we have been through. This is an important connection, and I take this very seriously. I continue to learn and research about our multiple lives together. So they're getting a lot of downloads about your past lives. When I think about you, I smile so big. I think you're adorable. You make me so happy. You're amazing, and I can't get enough. Ooh la la. And when I think about you, I start sweating and worrying. I'm so scared that your reaction to me will be bad. I think you're very angry at me, and just want to yell at me. Not true. Divine feminine already clarified that they will hear you out. All right, divine feminine, what do they want? I want you to talk to me about what you're struggling with instead of pretending everything is okay. Ooh, divine feminine's calling the divine masculine out in this connection. I want to know if you trust me. I want to know what your concerns are going forward. I want to know what I can do to give you the answers you need and help bring you some peace of mind. Wow, this divine feminine is like very mature. I want to know if you're sleeping with other people or still talking to other people, because I want more from this connection and I don't want to share or to compete with others. They want to know if they're your one and only. Send me a message and tell me what's going on in our connection. So the divine feminine in this wants the divine masculine to reach out in a message and tell them what's going on. Why do they love you? Let's find out. I love you because you are unlike anyone I have ever met. You are unique. You are a unicorn in this world, and I think you're special. I love you because you get my weirdo side and completely accept me for the strange bird I am. Cute. If they could tell you something right now, what would they tell you? If I could tell you I want to marry you and live in a happy home with you. I want to have babies with you and celebrate the holidays as the years pass happily and contented. Damn, so they're seeing long term with you, pile 3. If I could tell you I am changing and transforming into a better person because of you. You inspired me to open my heart and soul, to accept divinity into my life. You gave me the courage to release my pain. I owe it all to you. Wow, you awakened them spiritually. They're thankful for it. If I could tell you, I can't look at a sunset without thinking of you. I miss you so much. I long for you more than I've ever longed for anything. I don't think I'll ever enjoy another sunset without you. Oh my God, what a romantic. What is this? Why can't I stop thinking about you? Why am I so pulled to you? You're both thinking that right now. It makes me so angry that you post so much with them, like your life is perfect, and that they are the one you want, when your energy and your vibes for me say otherwise. You're trying to have your cake and to eat it too, and I'm fed up with getting crumbs. Damn, that's from the feminine in this connection. I fell in love with you the minute I laid eyes on you. I just didn't understand it at the time. Ever since then, I couldn't get you out of my mind. I'm totally hooked on you, and I'm waking up to the truth of this connection. Divine Masculine. Yeah, you're both a little overwhelmed right now. I'm so obsessed with you. I stare at your photos. I watch your videos. I can't get enough. You're my dream come true, and I'm totally into you. This person is a little bit of a stalky. Again, it was love at first sight, so I think that's true for both of you with it coming out twice. Alright, let's spread we're getting into your actual cards now. See if I can get them all out. This table. Definitely bigger than my studio table, and I can sit Indian style, which I love when I'm doing tarot. But then I can also put my legs out straight if they get tired. Anyway, should I make this my new studio? No, because I'll have constant distractions. Alright, so I drew 2 of these. Hopefully it's you and your person, or it could be describing your person. We have the Etsy Queen, the Empress, and the Home Brewer Strength. The Empress, it's like you're both trying to stand on your own power right now. Stand on your own 2 feet. You're also working on your own careers at this time. You're both mirrored in that. This person is trying to create their own happiness. They're working on their vibration so that they're more of a happier person when you come into union. Also, a lot of moon cycles. They might be doing a lot of transmuting during the moon processes. Remove the limiting labels you wear. They're trying to get rid of this negative thinking. They have a lot of bad thoughts about themselves. They're trying to fix that so they have more confidence. Show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. They're trying to be their authentic self. They're calling in their abundance for something. They could be trying to get that promotion. They could be trying to start a career, some kind of level up they're working hard on. For their astrology, we have lunar eclipse, change. They're going through a lot of change. Again, with the moon cycles. A lot of transmuting in this time. Learning lessons and healing. The sun with the spirit, they're very hopeful. They're very happy with you. You make them feel lit up. That anything is impossible again. You're also, I feel like you awoke them spiritually. Taurus, I have. To me, this person is realizing everything they need they already have within themselves. They're trying to figure out the tools in their own toolbox. Yeah, this person is definitely reminiscing about past lives, seeing a lot of past lives, getting a lot of downloads, but they also can't get you out of their mind. The shadow work they're doing right now, is this me? They're trying to figure out who they are and where they all fit. They want to know and understand themselves before they start anything. Downcast pride. They're trying not to live in ego and fear. They're trying not to be obsessed. They're trying to not focus on you so much at this time because their obsession for you is so strong. They're suffering without you. They're going through it though. They don't like the separation. They want it to end. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. So this person is trying to be open and willing to accept love in their life. They're trying to laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Exactly. They've been too serious. They've been going through a lot. They're trying to laugh and be hopeful and play. We have rebel because fuck it. Yeah, they're starting a new... They might be starting a new career, rebelling against people, rebelling against what people thought they would do. They're just being a rebel and following their own things right now. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Which they're currently trying to do. I feel like they've been in a little bit of Eeyore mode. The world is falling on my head. We have ascending. So they are raising in vibration. They are doing better. They're focusing a little bit on their self with their golden mirror, but I don't feel like it's a narcissistic way. I think it's very needed for their self-esteem. They have unconditional love for you, and they know that, and well, I wouldn't say they know. They feel like you have unconditional love for them back. They do want to see where this is going. They want to take this, they want to take you on a date. Yeah, they want to have heart-to-heart conversations and discuss your feelings for each other. They're working on feeling like they deserve love because this is a big issue for this person. Maybe they feel like they don't deserve it. They're trying to let their friends help with this self-esteem issue. But they do feel like maybe you don't love them back. Or they're fearing you're not going to return their love offer if they gave you one. Alright, so the next are 2 new decks I got in the mail today. Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards and Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards will be the second one. Super cute. I like them. This is the first reading I'm using them in. Alright, so they're trying to change their perception. Like, they have to, with this butterfly, they have to be transformed. They have to work on themselves. They have to feel like they're worthy. They have to be open. So they're trying to change their perception on what they think love is and how they want to project it into the world. They're recovering from a broken heart. They could be recovering from a loss of some sort. They do have a lot of guilt in this connection. And they have a lot of bittersweet feelings. Like, it's hard to think of you, but also at the same time they get a lot of good thoughts. They just want to come correct with this perfection. They want to offer you something solid. But they're on the fence. They don't know how to come forward. They don't know how to tell you how they feel. They're enjoying new beginnings. So they could be starting something and it could be taking off. And that could be their focus right now. They would tell you that they're just trying to find their own voice and where they fit in the world. They would tell you that they're trying to be open to love and get rid of any insecurity. Yeah. They're trying to move on from things and be open to change with this. Embrace the inner gypsy, to me, is change is hard for them. They don't like leaving their comfort zone. So they're trying to make themselves their comfort zone so that they can go anywhere. Okay. So we have, yeah, they could want to change relationships and be in a relationship with you, or they want to start a relationship. But to do that, they need to transform themselves, which they're trying to do. They're trying to break themselves down to the bare minimum and figure out what needs to say about them, what needs to be healed, what needs to go. They're just trying to go with the flow. They're just self-loving and just going, letting the divine lead them, not trying to make any big plans right now. They're having faith that this is all going to come together and that you're going to love them. They're choosing you. They are choosing you, but they want to be healed first. Yeah, they need to be willing to express their love, and that's what they're working on. And they're asking for help for that. They could be going to a psychologist. They could be asking people in your life, but I just see this going in a really good way. I like it. Good stuff, pile number 3. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I know this one's very dark. You can barely see my eyes, but I kind of like it. The darker little candle-y vibe sometimes. I feel like I should tell a ghost story. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Love and light. Bye, everybody.